sitting here in Starbucks again. As a paying customer, I was just cornered by an employee, and my volume hasn't been really anything over this.
Guess what I had to do with that's how I found out was like you trying to use it, and I didn't know it was fake. And the people didn't know when they said it was like fake.
Andrea, can I complain about people too? I mean, do you have to kick them out? I'm just saying, I mean, like, why? Do what? For what?
Hey, good morning.
Hi, Cam. How are you today? Good, how are you? Have so much.
So now, once again, the volume of my voice, the language that I'm using, is being construed as disruptive and cursing. So, if that is the reality of the situation, and my volume hasn't basically been above that level that you hear, and it hasn't, basically, it's been a little bit higher, a little bit lower, but then again, so has the radio here. Now, I want to know who I'm being disruptive towards. Because I personally don't believe in my faith that I'm doing anything wrong by humming and whistling, enjoying my coffee that I properly paid for. I've asked repeatedly what I'm doing wrong. I was told, and I didn't video it because I'm not going to video someone in their establishment. I am going to video myself because I want you to see the soberness in my eyes as you hear the sincerity in my voice. So, like, if I laugh, like, put me in a state of fear, like, that's what they're about. Like, that's not cool. And I'll tell you right now, it's not a Starbucks thing. It's somebody that's working in the Democratic Party, working through people that are working in Starbucks. I'd gladly work at a Starbucks, but I'm not hireable because I don't have an address. And that's what it boils down to. When I go to apply for a job, I have to put down that I'm homeless because I am. I'm not going to lie. And when I put down that I'm homeless and that I'm on disability, I draw SSDI. When I put that down on an application, I'm not hireable. So sitting here in Starbucks is a joy of mine because I love coffee. I don't have to drink coffee as much as I do. However, I don't have a coffee shop to work in. I could work somewhere else, but why would I want to work somewhere else? I personally believe there should only be Starbucks. I think there can be gourmet coffee shops where people congregate, but I believe that Starbucks should be in control of all the coffee and start up a bank for the farmers of those nations that are growing the coffee that fuels our whatever. Technically, that man's laugh was very disruptive to me. I'm not going to go complain because I appreciate America and I believe in freedom. And I understand that coming to a semi-public place basically requires a trade. And once again, if I'm not welcome here because of my natural being, the fact that I'm gay, the fact that I'm Jewish, the fact that I'm without a home, permanent home, I mean, aside from, like my soul, all that, I don't have a house. I don't have a fixed location. I wouldn't be coming to Starbucks as much as I would if I had my own place. I'd be brewing my own coffee. I'd be using Starbucks coffee, but I'd be brewing it myself with my own water. And I wouldn't be being disruptive. However, once again, I don't think I'm being disruptive at all. I'm sure there are others that disagree. And I don't know why. They won't tell me why, because they can't quantify it, because they just don't like it. Well, they just don't like it because more than likely what's going on inside of their intestinal tract is not proper. Most people are eating food that causes all types of chaos. And the first thing that they do is they look externally because their ego tells them they're so grand that they can't make a mistake. That's how it goes. And the sad thing is, the Democratic National Committee and Party, instead of actually working with an illegitimate son of Donald Trump, is attempting to have him thrown in jail, attempting to have him thrown in a hospital, attempting to amputate him. That's what they're attempting to do to me. So, that being said, the reason being is because I gave information to the Democratic Party about things that we're going to do. And instead of them actually going, hey, okay, war's over, they went and tried to take the power back. And they're trying to take this is all because of that. One email that I sent to President Obama that wasn't ever received. Well, it was eventually, but it was intercepted first. See, it was tipped. Let's say it like that. And I did so in order to expose people in the Democratic National Party that don't want people to be free. And the sad thing is, a lot of the people in the Democratic National Party are, well, the same people that cry and scream about how unjust it is for there to be poverty, for there to be discrimination, for there to be enslavement. And what they do is they legally circumvent what they say and then get back to their original plan, which is to create a completely despotic and despicable world where only they are at the top and everybody else is subservient to them, and there is no movement out of your bracket. It's a Hinduistic mentality. That's what happened when the English stole the Kama Sutra. They stole the bad parts of it too, and it's connected. Transmission done.